All right, we on live. Inaugural 11:34 roundtable discussions. This is your host, Solomon Grundy, with a couple buddies of mine, my dogs, my brothers. Introduce yourselves in this motherfucker. I got my nigga, my cousin rather, Master Bulldog. Let them know what's up with you and your channel, man. What's good with you, baby?
Yo, what's up, world? What's up? It's the Master Bulldog, the adept at gaming. Hit up the channel. It's the working man's point of view off of all the game stuff going down. Hit up the channel. And if you play Bioshock, would you kindly like and subscribe?
I like that. I like that. Next one is my brother from another mother. We've been doing this shit since high school. My motherfucking man, my boy, my dog, Paper Slim. Introduce your motherfucking self, nigga.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Paper Slim, broadcasting live from the Chronic Danger Field, where every day is 420. Strand of the day is Blue Moon. Fuck with me.
Last but certainly not least, the youngest nigga on the goddamn panel, another brother of mine who was actually blood relation to the last nigga you just heard talk that shit. Holla at my partner, Lokenjai. Nigga, introduce yourself, please.
Man, it's the one and only LOCNJIVE, and let's get to it.
Man, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, man. On this channel, man, we don't hold no punches, man. You know what? Just because the mic is on, because the camera is on, man. This is how we talk to each other all the time. Motherfuckers gonna get cussed out, niggas gonna get to arguing, and we coming for podcast of the year. Like, nigga, we finna take this shit over. Like, ain't no bullshitting over here. We gonna talk about a little bit of everything. This the only channel that's gonna give you a little bit of MMA. We're gonna give you some sports, we're gonna give you some gaming, we're gonna give you some battle rap, we're gonna give you some hip-hop. God damn it, on a good day, we'll give you anime in this month. Who else doing it like that? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So first off, let's get into it. Motherfuckers got kids. I want to put the disclaimer on it. If you hear wives in the background, you hear kids crying, God damn it, we got families. We working men. We ain't sitting in no goddamn studio. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. Niggas got dogs, got cats, got birds. Let that shit ride. You know
Feel me?
All right, but we gonna jump into it, fellas. Like I said, nigga, we gonna talk like we always talk. Niggas is gonna stutter. It's gonna be what it is. But State of Decay 2 is about to drop. We gonna jump into this game shit first. We got State of Decay 2 dropping. And if you ever played part one, you know it was an indie game, about $30. It wasn't that bad. It did pretty good, and now everybody's getting ready for part two. Except we do have some issues. This time it is co-op. Matter of fact, it's 4-op. And issues being that guest progress not saving. Now, this is something that happened on Far Cry, the latest Far Cry game. You get it in the game with your buddy, and y'all playing the game for hours, but guess what? Your buddy shit don't save. Why do games do this shit? Why would I sit there and play with you all goddamn day while you leveling up your fucking dude? You know what I'm saying? And then when I turn the goddamn game off, I'm back at goddamn it zero again. And guess what? They done did that same bullshit in this goddamn Far Cry. Not to mention that whoever the host of the game is, you can't get too far away from him without being teleported to him. So basically, if I'm the host of the game, and I want to go out looking for, I don't know, foraging for whatever medical supplies or food or whatever. If you do not come with me, then you're going to be teleported with me, meaning that you can't go off on your own. This is supposed to be sandbox now. You can't go off on your own. What type of shit is this, Lokenjai, man? I know you got something for me. I'm looking at you first. What's up with that, man?
I mean, it's a situation of these companies put their all into it, but they make a human error and don't fix them final facts before they end up shipping it out or really letting the world get a taste of it. And I mean, it can have its perks, far as I might be in danger or something. I might got 30 zombies around me, but y'all over there doing y'all thing. Y'all can honestly save me from getting my ass chewed out, But in the same sense, though, if we all want to split up and gather different things within the same area, that can hinder us from bringing everything back to the pack. I might be on the verge of picking up this ultimate shotgun that the nigga Allen might need or some shit like that, because he is shotgun fanatic. But if I can't get to the shotgun because I got to travel with y'all, now I'm sitting back mad, and we possibly could have needed it. So it's a situation of it's their first time entering a new gen. We gonna have kinks, we gonna have stumbles. People still gonna buy the game. We still gonna play it. But those minor infractions either need to be fixed in an update or needs to be fixed before actual ship, because we have time. We have less than a week or so, or possibly 2 weeks at the max, before this issue can get fixed. Now, with them knowing this issue, it's a situation of, are they going to fix it in jail?
Mm-hmm. Anybody else want to touch on that? Master Bulldog, what's up with you? We lost Bulldog. I think he might have got some parental problems going on. What's going on?
I'm here.
Your mic was on mute. What's up with you? You got something to say? Add to that?
Well, see, the thing is, the whole co-op thing is like, yeah, they should have. They had plenty of time to get that together. I mean, it's been a couple years since part one came out. And like Loke said, they got time to get that straight. I mean, but yeah, like Far Cry 5, the whole thing where if I'm playing with somebody and my progress don't save, that's something else. That's like last generation. They need to upgrade that, you know, because for the new generation, I mean, we get all these new generation or next gen systems without the Pro. Then we got the 4K Xbox. I mean, like, come on now, like don't stumble and trip on it, get it together. But I think they might patch it and get it right. And it's a damn shame that we live in a patch era of video games, but you know, we can't get a day one good game no more, no matter how, you know, if it's AAA or, you know, indie, it's always gonna be patches. But I think they got time to get it together.
Paper Slim, you want to round this motherfucker out?
Yeah, man. I mean, coming from my perspective, because see, I don't play Far Cry 5, so but just knowing what I was reading about State of Decay, I only want to play with my homies, which is y'all. So like, if I gotta stay near you and while we playing this game, that shit's kind of whack to me. I mean, they had a lot of time to get that shit straight to where there shouldn't be no patches. There shouldn't be nothing you need to do but play the game with your people that's on this PC while he on this game. It's like I think it's stupid, man. I was looking forward to playing with y'all niggas, but it's like, not to me. I ain't think about that game like that if it's gonna be like that.
Right. I mean, my take on it would be, you know, me and Loke had a private conversation about it, and he had a good point. It's going to end up being one of those games that goes along with something else. It's going to be a complement game. It can't be my only game. This has to be the game that I only play when we all able to, you know, to get together and play. I will not buy it and put it on while I still got God of War I'm playing or finishing up Far Cry. So I will buy the game. I'm all in for it. We're gonna play it. We're gonna have fun with it. But I will only play it when y'all ready. You know what I mean? I can't play it on my own. And then even then, the problem going to be who's going to be the host.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole host factor. That's what threw me off when I was reading about it and like checking it out. That's whack to me. I mean, like, we do all that work and then the host get all the rewards, but like we only get like a little bit of the rewards. I think all that's stupid. Like I said, in the tilting factor, I don't want to be standing next to you while we going through this adventure. It's like, you go over there, do you, I do me, we come back together. Now we done came back for the pack. That's like better gaming. That's like whack to me, man.
Agreed. All right, y'all. Shit, moving on. If you on the interwebs and you know what's been going on, man, something happened, man, and we got to definitely talk about this, man. How do y'all feel about this Drake versus Kendrick Perkins thing going on? Let me start this one off real quick. If you know, let me talk my shit real quick, man. Cause look here, man. Let me talk my shit, man. Okay, now we can all agree to disagree. I know somebody gonna disagree with me on this panel, man, but I got to say this, man. Whatever happened to professional courtesy? Can somebody answer me that? I don't go. I can't go to a Drake concert and step all on your goddamn toes and yell shit at you, you know, and me and you gonna come face to face. You know, so you have to understand, man, this is their jobs, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like what Russell Westbrook was saying. This is our jobs. You have to understand, dude, that, you know what I'm saying, you are not a part of the game. Drake, you do not own. You know what I'm saying? You're not the coach. You see what I'm saying? You have no right to be arguing with the player, even though he wasn't in uniform. I understand that, but dude, what gives you the right to be hugging all on players and stuff? And this is supposed to have happened the halftime show. This wasn't even the end of the fucking game. Who are you to be hugging and talking to players and shit? Let these motherfuckers do their goddamn job. Now, if Perkins would have hit Drake in the goddamn mouth, would he have been wrong? Would it have been wrong, nigga? You're not supposed to come past that line. I know you famous. I know you influential. I understand who you are. I understand how important you are to Toronto, or the case may be. But this is not your show. Why are you all in the camera hugging on motherfuckers and this and that? And from what I read, if you subscribe to Bleacher Report, they said that Perkins wasn't even talking to Drake. They said Drake butted into some shit that didn't even have nothing to do with him. But
he was talking to Ibaka.
It's keep the damn what you want to call them celebrities and all, keep them on the goddamn side. Like, you have no business on that floor because shit like this happens. Anybody want to rebuttal?
I mean, it's a situation of, my bad to cut you off, Lil. It's a situation of, listen here, man. This is ball, my nigga. This is ball. When we in the motherfucking hood and niggas get them 3-on-3s, nigga, if I'm rooting for my nigga, I'm finna talk that shit. I don't give a fuck who I am, nigga. I'm finna talk that shit. This is ball. Look at that situation with Kevin Hart and James Harden. You got to talking that shit to James Harden. What happened? He bust they motherfucking ass in jail. Same situation with motherfucking Kevin Hart with Dwayne Wade. He got to talking that shit to D Wade. D Wade bust their ass in the goddamn playoffs. You need those type of situations because it amps the intensity of the game. This Cavs Toronto series is already intense. Cavs them stumped their ass 2 years in a row when the Raptors didn't had them on the brink of elimination, and they didn't crumble in jail. So all it does is add to the goddamn factor. If Drake want to talk that shit, let him talk that shit because all that does is fire up the other team. But it also is a negative because it puts the Toronto Raptors in a situation of Drake the ambassador. He's talking this shit to Cleveland. Now we got to bag his shit up. And if we can't bag his shit up, now we just fucked, as we seen in game one. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Perkins had a sidebar with another player and Drake stepped up like, you ain't finna talk that shit, I'm gonna talk my shit as well, is good for the game. But at the same time, rules and violations can be crossed. There's certain things you can say and certain things you can't say. But that's on a political level. This is goddamn ball. Nigga, if you gonna say you gonna bust my ass for 35 points and this my team I'm rooting for, nigga, fuck you and your team in jail. Nigga, you ain't finna get shit. Because this is ball. This is why we play. This is why motherfucking NBA players take the summer off and go play at the Rucker in jail to talk that shit, to get into the game. You have to get into the game to understand that you're gonna talk shit. You're gonna have hecklers. People gonna get on your nerve. It's all for the love of the game, man. If we can't understand that, then we might as well not have nobody in the first 10 rows of these basketball arenas, whether it's the regular season, whether it's playoffs, and just let that atmosphere be like that. But you have people on that front line to intensify the game. Look at DJ Khaled in Miami. He all on the floor break dancing on the goddamn sideline in jail. His big ass is break dancing, but it intensifies the atmosphere, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's a situation of Drake could have crossed the line. Kendrick could have just walked his ass to the goddamn locker room. The nigga ain't playing in jail. The nigga just on the Cavs just for a goddamn extra body in jail, nigga. Enjoy the suit LeBron bought you, nigga. Either shut your ass up or take it to the back room, man. It's all love.
Fuck that, nigga. That's his teammate, nigga. That's his teammate. That nigga, personally, I feel that nigga Drake was out of pocket. And fuck that bullshit. I wasn't even talking to you. I mean, I dude wasn't even talking to him. So it's like, that don't even make sense. Okay, he talking to his old former teammate, telling him, okay, that's something they probably got going on amongst themselves. How we know what they got going on behind the scenes? They probably homies. He probably, hey, yeah, we about to bust your ass, something. You don't know what the fuck going on. But bottom line, though, Drake was out of pocket to me because let them niggas do them. You ain't got to do all that. Keep that shit, basketball, keep that shit on the floor. Why you all, that's just too much, man. And plus, you're an ambassador. If you're an ambassador, that means you representing a team. That's what y'all represent?
Yep.
So you telling me, so that's what y'all represent, though, right? Nah, nigga, just because you're a celebrity, I mean, it's still like, you know what I'm saying, like Grundy said, it's still like, respect the workplace, man. That's all. I mean, because like you know, so like the man said, if you go to Drake concert and you tell that nigga, and Drake talking to fucking, I don't know, I'm throwing names out there, Travis Scott or some shit, and Kendrick Perkins like, oh, nigga, fuck you, nigga, that concert whack. What Drake supposed to say then, nigga? You gonna let that nigga, that motherfucker like step all on his toes? Nah, you gonna say something? So nah, nigga, stay in his place, nigga. If you sing and you rap and shit, it's cool to be like an ambassador and be around them niggas, but you shouldn't be getting all that deep into it, nigga. Because like, nigga, that make Toronto look bad to me. I make the right. That ain't okay. It's good, like you said, nigga, be fight stuff like that and all that shit. But you know, because the playoffs get you rowdy, but it's still ways to do it. Talking all that shit though, man. That's like, nah, nigga.
Well, let's not forget before you chime in, Master Bulldog. It's something I've neglected to even mention myself. My bad to y'all, but this is not his first time violating. If you remember, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Durant was having a he was having an after game. You know what I'm saying? He was getting interviewed, and Drake walking all up to him and threw him all up, putting his arm all around him and shit. And that's when the nigga Kevin Durant was like, "Don't nobody give a damn about no damn Drake night." And this is not his first violation with this. What is you touching motherfuckers for, bruh? This is supposed to be this is the NBA. A nigga is doing an interview, and you come up behind him, bumping all into him and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. This ain't Drake's first time in this motherfucker. Like, I do agree with my brother when he was like, you know, because hey, we come from that, you know, Spike Lee talking shit to Reggie Miller. I'm not saying that they can't get, you know what I'm saying, they can't heckle a motherfucker. That's gonna happen regardless. But when you violate niggas' personal space, bumping up against all this kind of shit, that's taking it too goddamn far.
That's not a heckle, goddamn it, nigga. That's physical confrontation. That's physicality right there.
He bumped Kevin Durant. I invite you to all search that up on YouTube. You damn, he bumped all into him and shit like they grew up like that or some shit. Threw my man all off in this motherfucker. So yeah, Master Bulldog, you got anything to add to that?
Man, Drake. I mean, I don't care how big you are, what kind of superstar you are, how much money you make, what your social status is. I mean, you're a damn fan, so you need to sit your ass down and watch the game, and you know, stay in your seat. You can heckle all you want, but yeah, that whole situation, I think it was unprofessional by both of them, to be honest. Drake, like he was just out of line. I mean, the whole shit. What you said with Kevin Durant, yeah, dude. Like that's if he done did these kind of violations before, then maybe he do need to get banned, or maybe he needs to sit his ass and roll 120 or whatever the hell. I don't know. He needs to sit behind a skybox. Yeah, he can go to the skybox. I mean, you know, all the free drinks and all that kind of carpet.
Poppy, nigga, you can do it up in the skybox, nigga.
Yeah, I mean he could do that, but I don't think he needs to be sitting on floor seats no more because they see what happened. I mean, he acting like he bigger than the players, and this is getting attention, and that's not what's supposed to be getting the attention. So, yeah, I mean, he looked like somebody baby mama sitting down there talking about, hey, this and that. Like, dude, what you doing, Drake? Stop.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to add to that, or are we off Drake for right now?
I mean, I'm pretty much off of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure everybody getting their shit out. Like I said, everybody bear with us. This the inaugural. It ain't gonna do nothing but get better from here on and shit, man. But like I said, we ain't putting on no airs for y'all. This is how we talk to each other on the phone all the time. Only difference is we just recording this shit now. But with that being said, let's move on. Shit. You are talking to some WWE ass niggas. Matter of fact, you talking to some WWF, ECW, WCW ass niggas. We do this. We take our sons to the events. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that we not gonna talk that shit on this channel. And I do got a question for all my brothers, and all my WWE fans out there. You know what I'm saying? All the WWE fans out there, rather. Is it just me? Or is what's I don't even have the answer. Maybe y'all can help me out with this. What's going on with the character, the man, the myth, the legend of Roman Reigns? Is he a failure? I mean, I really want to know, because from my point of view, we getting behind this man, and a lot of people hate him. A lot of people hate him. All you gotta do is watch Monday Night Raw. A lot of people hate this man, but for some reason, he's getting them title shots. For some reason, he's being pushed to the forefront just to get knocked down by the same guy over and over and over again. So my question is, and I'm gonna throw this one at you, Paper Slim, first and foremost, is the Roman Reigns character a failure? Why is it that it seems like, to me, will he reach the levels of The Rock or even a Johnson? Is that even in his cards anymore? Is that in his future, or is this a bust? Is Roman Reigns a bust?
I mean, that's a hard question. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's a bust, but I don't think they have like a a strong faith in Roman Reigns like they did, because the fans are dictating their faith. I mean, because if they were going to do it, they should have done it at WrestleMania. To be honest, I mean that was the most perfect time to do it. I mean, the fans weren't too harsh on him at WrestleMania, so I'm gonna say reach the levels of The Rock, and it's gonna take a minute. I mean, like The Rock had the grit and grind too, but Roman Reigns don't even have like a significant rival that The Rock had. Rock had Stone Cold hands down. Then you integrate your Triple H's and everybody else's, but you know The Rock was Stone Cold. That's his ultimate match. So it's like Roman don't have that. They should have done it with Seth or somebody. So there's no standout to like put Roman there. As far as Brock just busting his ass like that, I mean you can't be an underdog and have an underdog type story and do this sympathy shit when you beat the Undertaker. That don't even make no damn sense. That don't even make no damn sense. I can't even see like, okay, now it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy because he stayed in WWE to bust your ass. So so what was the conspiracy supposed to be when you said it was a conspiracy for Brock to be gone and you be handed the title? Was that a fucking conspiracy? Because I don't fucking see it. So I think it's stupid. I mean, for right now, I'm gonna say he's a bust that can get better, but they're not gonna stop pushing him. So sure. If they was gonna do it, they should have moved to SmackDown then.
Master Bulldog, where you at?
That's Vince McMahon's boy right there, man. That's he's the chosen one. I mean, everybody know if you're a part of Rock's lineage, if you got anything to do with The Rock, if you bump into him on the street, you know, if he promotes you on Twitter, they're gonna give you a damn title. I mean, minus the Usos, I like the Usos, they dope. Nia Jax, she's getting better. She's pretty good. But yeah, Roman Reigns though, like when he was with the Shield, it was all good. But I don't know. I think he needs to change his gear or something. He needs to wear white. I mean, shit, I don't know, wear red or something. Take the nigga wearing a damn chest protector. Like, take that shit off. I mean, he could put on a damn mask or something. Put some kabuki paint or something on. He needs to switch it up. And then maybe people will like him because what he got going on right now is just stale. And I mean, I don't hate Roman Reigns. I used to hate him, but now it's like I hate his push. But I don't mind him. He still only got like what 5 moves. I don't like that. But it's other people that's more deserving to me. I mean, you know, I like Daniel Bryan, but we didn't see that before. I mean, we could even go to NXT. I mean, his dudes in NXT that's got more moves than him, put on better matches that I want to see in WrestleMania going against Brock or whoever. But yeah, Roman just needs to switch it up, man. And I think his push is what's making people not like him. And just switch it up, like have him go for the IC belt, or hell, have him go for the tag team titles with. I don't know. I don't care who it is. He can go with the dude Braun Strowman went with Nicholas. He can get the belts with him. You know what I'm saying? So I just I just don't want him in the main title picture anymore, because when he was in the IC title picture, everybody was like, all right, cool, whatever. But now, we didn't see him Brock versus Roman about 3-4 times. It's over, man. You lost. Yeah.
All right, now to the YouTube people out there, I just want to let y'all know my boy that's gonna talk next, Logan Jive. You know what I'm saying? He is out of our little small group of friends. He is Roman Reigns' homie. You know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know that he's been riding with Roman Reigns for a long time. The man didn't even wore the shirt to my house. He got the man merchandise. Now you didn't just heard 3 of your homeboys, your closest partners, my nigga. We didn't got on your boy. Can you save your boy, Logan Jive? Do you got some words, man, to shut us the fuck up, man, about your boy?
I mean, it's a common factor of Brock Lesnar is a cancer at this point in time of the WWE, due to the fact that his larger than life element holds not even just Roman Reigns back, everyone else. When you dog walk John Cena multiple times, you literally put John Cena in a situation where he punched you 2 times and he body slammed you and didn't do shit after that. That is a problem due to the fact that Brock Lesnar gets seen on TV probably a week out of a whole year. And when he gets to his matches, it's always the same. 20 suplexes, motherfucking 15 F5s, a couple bitches, and punk motherfuckers. Now he's taking the gloves off, trying to get brutal. When we eliminate Brock Lesnar from WWE as a whole, the competition will get better. Not to mention that in Roman Reigns' case, you know, they botched his moment at Royal Rumble with The Rock. That total debauchery messed up his legitimate essence to being who he is.
Yeah.
He's a dope wrestler. He's cocky as hell. He's arrogant. He's everything that you have in a person you hate and you love. But when
He
Vince
shouldn't have
is
won the Royal
old,
Rumble, man.
he shouldn't have. But at the same time, when Vince sees something, he goes for it.
Then you
Now,
put Rock into it. That was stupid.
in a big case with Roman Reigns, man, like the dude can go on every level. But the problem is
Not on
that
every level, nigga. Hold up.
the problem is that I love the fact that they love and hate him because it fuels his personality even more. But when you have a person that is big as Roman Reigns, is whether you love or hate him, and you got this dominant big brute of a Brock Lesnar who's culturally known around the world, your money is going to always be on Brock Lesnar. You know, the fact that Roman Reigns went off script and Vince did the whole, oh, you're suspended. And yes, admitting to the public, yes, Brock Lesnar has certain things that other wrestlers don't have. Mm-hmm. That right there sets your company up for failure because you want to see that red ass belt on TV. The motherfucker is cold. You know what I'm saying? You gave it to, you let Kevin Owens get a little taste of it. You know, you let Finn get it. He got injured. He hasn't even came back nowhere towards the title. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, with the WWE roster being the way that it is, we're going to keep seeing Roman Reigns in this position because who do we have to continuously battle on and off when Mankind didn't get it? You seen Undertaker with it. You seen Triple H with it. You seen Kurt Angle with it. You seen Chris Benoit hold it. You seen Eddie Guerrero hold it. You had enough wrestlers back in the day to where it is anybody who put that heavyweight title belt on, it was exciting to see. Now, if you can name top 5 wrestlers that deserve the title and can keep the shit entertaining, you're going to limit it at 5 due to the fact that they don't have enough faith in their own talent. And with Roman Reigns having that connection to The Rock and being the character that he is, people going to hate him. Am I personally tired of seeing him and Brock go at it? Yeah, due to the fact that the match that him and Triple H had at WrestleMania when he got the belt back, to me personally, was a dope-ass match because they played off each other.
It was dope.
Triple H went right along with what Roman Reigns had, and the element came together to be combustible. But when you got Brock Lesnar, who dog walked John Cena, ain't no motherfucker got a chance in Jared. Nobody in the world got a chance of getting anything when Brock Lesnar has that belt.
Goldberg.
Samoa Joe came close. Exactly. Samoa Joe came close and showed that you can fuck up Brock Lesnar. But in the end, what happened? So
once
we get rid of Brock Lesnar as a whole, like we just get rid of him out of wrestling, it will get better for Roman Reigns, and he will have a top career with the Shawn Michaels and The Rock and the Stone Colds. But at the same time, it comes with a minimal because The Rock and them was so great because they kind of had no type of pull on what they did. We was in an attitude era. We seen titties damn near every week. We seen cussing damn near every week. When we're in this PG reality era and the K-Fab element is gone, the superstar who needs to be at the top and everything, it kind of fades away. I mean, we don't want to see Daniel Bryan and John Cena on couple dates on regular ass TV. We don't want to see that shit, but we're getting that. So when we got these celebrities, we can take them as high as we want to, but we're going to knock them down a peg every time because of the reality that is being shown off the motherfucking mic in there.
I mean, with all that being said, that was going to actually, I mean, you actually touched on my next question. The next question was going to be, what the fuck does WWE do with Brock Lesnar at this point? Because honestly, I'm tired of seeing the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer wild by them goddamn it Suplex City. All his matches play out the same. You know what I mean? To me, that big attraction that they making him out to be, yeah, it might have been like that a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? But now it's the same match with every single. Y'all can at least make it feel like the motherfucker about to lose the goddamn belt. And y'all keep on bringing in UFC elements. If the man wants to go to UFC and fight for real, whatever the case, let the motherfucker go.
Right.
Why do y'all keep on playing with it? Like, let him
the
go.
problem. That's the main problem that I have with it. Is like you want to separate UFC from WWE.
Facts.
But you keep bringing in UFC competitors into WWE. You're never going to distinguish the two. I mean, it already feels like they working hand in hand
Shit,
because
I
you
think
bring
they
in
are.
Ronda Rousey, you give her this match at WrestleMania, which was probably the match of the night at that event.
It
And
was.
you bring her in, and
Shayna Baszler.
you know what I'm saying? You bring in all these elements to UFC. Let Brock go. But I feel it's more of a Brock Lesnar is scared to go back to UFC because he's gonna get dog walked. He's getting motherfucking pedaled and puppied and babied in WWE. He gets to UFC, he got to fight. How many times have we seen Brock Lesnar come and do a little 15-minute segment or some shit, and he just fat as hell? How many times we seen this man wrestle and he out of shape? We only 2 minutes in and he got damn red, breathing heavy like he been in this motherfucker for an hour in jail. You know what I'm saying?
He do be beat red.
He don't care about the sport. He just cares about his money and his fame. And a lot of times when Brock Lesnar attacked that character, I have to feel him on that because it's a situation of if we're out here grinding every single day to make the company that we work for better, but we got this motherfucker sitting on the sideline not doing shit, ain't at no house shows like that, ain't doing no motherfucking promotions, but we the ones who gotta grind. What makes him more special than us? That's my mindset.
Sell out shows, nigga.
You can sell out shows, but you still got to put that. You still got to put that work in, nigga.
Did y'all
still got to put that work in?
Did y'all hear the rumors real quick?
But if they don't
no, go ahead, Peyton. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying if they don't connect with the crowd, it ain't their fault that the crowd ooh and ah when Brock come down and they still fucking go crazy and shit when his music come out. That's the fucking crowd. I mean, like Vince get a crowd what he want. I mean, he get a crowd what they want when he want to give them what they want. I mean, shit, if that makes sense to y'all, but I'm just saying, Brock sells tickets, man. I mean, like niggas don't really want to see Roman Reigns. I mean, he's the nigga that you love to boo. He can put on a good match here and there. But shit, that motherfucker's boring to me too. Shit, it's the same shit. Okay, underdog, lay around, get your ass beat. Oh my God, spear, Superman punch. 1,000 Superman punches to a nigga lay down, then another spear, and then the motherfucker get up, breathing all heavy and hard, like he going crazy, and then another spear or rope to rope spear. Same shit. So it's the same shit. So what's the difference between him and Brock? It's just that I feel like they trying to pull him like he's some type of sympathy motherfucking dog or some shit. Like he a big dog till he get bitten or some shit, man. That nigga need to sit his ass down somewhere, to be honest.
I was gonna say, did y'all hear the rumors that the reason why Brock is holding on to the belt so long is because they want to officially wipe out CM Punk's, his streak with the belt? Have y'all heard that?
Ooh, now that might make sense.
I mean, but that's a given though. I mean,
I heard that too.
Everything that CM Punk and AJ Lee has done with that company, they're trying to erase. I mean, that was known. Charlotte held the belt for the longest.
They did AJ Lee, so sure. I mean, that do make sense though. Now that you mention it, I am not looking forward to no championship match ever on Raw again.
I mean, but with that though, if you gonna try to eliminate a streak like the one CM Punk had, give it to someone who is on TV every week to give it more value. You know, give it to a situation where one random Monday night we get the title defended, whether we know they're gonna win or not lose the belt.
But they're taking the lazy way out. They're taking the lazy way out by not letting him be scripted every week. He's still champion, but no matter what he does, he's champion. So he don't have to wrestle because he's such a, like you said, he's a mega star. He's a cancer that just holds the belt until CM Punk's title reign is over. So maybe that's why they can't explain why Roman Reigns just can't get over. Because I'm sitting there like, okay, so you mean tell me both you motherfuckers go through the cage and we can't even get like a draw or something? We have to have a winner. So it's just like I said, nigga.
But with that, you both go through the cage, but it was clear, plain evidence that Roman Reigns hit the floor. Brock was still on the gate.
On the gate, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, though, nigga. So like what Grundy touched on, man, is like maybe they are just letting him hold the title to break CM Punk record. I mean, but if that's the case,
I think so.
Like Bulldog said, like make him more creative too. Like Roman Reigns, shit, Brock need to get more creative too. I mean, shit, we all would agree. Brock's born and Roman Reigns born. You put two born motherfuckers in the ring and do the same goddamn thing over and over. It's just that the fucking not. I guess they both Vince McMahon boys. It's just that Roman Reigns ain't his boy like that officially or some shit because Brock just keeps slamming that nigga. So
Brock a part of the
I
Kiss
don't get
My
it.
Ass Club, and that's what the fuck that is.
Yeah, actually, man, Roman need to do something, man, because that shit trash. I wouldn't mind seeing him go for another title. Even the U.S. title, shit. Or whatever the title's on Raw, whatever. But ain't that U.S. title on Raw or IC title on Raw, whatever? Let that nigga go for that title. Cause seeing him and Seth and to bang for the IC title wouldn't be bad. Roman needs a number two. Like for him to be great, he needs a number two. I don't think Seth need a number two. Like somebody to rival him. Excuse me, like somebody to rival him. Seth is okay. Like you can pair him up with anybody, but Roman, you really can't pair him up with too many people that's going to give you a dope match. So he needs that person that's going to string him along. Because to be honest, I'm going to be honest. Stone Cold was dope, but Rock was like his best opponent. Like he had other people to go against, but like Stone Cold opponents at the time, he didn't really have too many to choose from to make him a mega star either. Come on, man. I really can't even. Come on, man. If it ain't The Rock, because like, even an Undertaker couldn't elevate Stone Cold the way The Rock did, and vice versa. So some wrestlers need that somebody that's gonna elevate them. I felt like Shawn Michaels' person was Bret Hart, but Shawn Michaels had dope matches with a lot of people. But Bret Hart could have been said like that's Shawn Michaels number two that got him dope like that.
Oh, it was Bret. It was Bret, nigga. That's his number one.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Roman got it in
that.
Braun Strowman though. Those matches
But
that
they
they
Braun whooped his ass.
That's really not his flow though, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember Braun. Like Braun was beating Roman ass like every week, but then I think Roman won the rivalry because I think he might have bagged him up in that truck or something that, and like crushed him.
But it was entertaining though because they wasn't just in the ring, like they was all over that shit, and it put you to a point where Braun whipping Roman ass so goddamn bad when the nigga finally do get that W, you see that it's justified though. Like
that was a good rivalry. Though.
The rivalries that we had back in the day was way better than what it is compared to today. You had that whole Ministry of Darkness with Undertaker that took over the wrestling world at that time. If you weren't tuning in to Raw to see what the hell was going on and how he was fucking with Cole, baby, you wasn't watching TV like you was supposed to. But it kept you entertained with it. Now you get a rivalry with Brock. You're gonna see him on TV. You might get the best of him one good time. You're gonna come back, whoop your ass. Pay-per-view come, it's over and done. On to the next one.
Oh yeah, I want to give the listeners a real quick, man. Even though you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. We do have our own slanguage over here, man. Y'all gonna hear us say. You probably heard us say it a million times tonight. In jive, where does that come from? We're not gonna get into that all right now, but I will say there was a time that we were living with our parents and we couldn't cuss. So instead of saying in shit, we said in jive, and that never. Even though we can say shit now. In jive just ain't going no goddamn word. You know what I'm saying? So if you hear us, why does they keep on saying in jive? That's just, you know what I'm saying, abbreviating for the term in shit. Just so y'all motherfuckers out there know. So yeah, this game is hot and jive. That match was hot and jive. LeBron James, that dunk was cold in the motherfucking jive. Y'all hear us say in jive, that's what that shit means. It means in shit for the record. You know what I mean? Okay, moving on. I got submitted something early today by one of the fellas on the panel. Sidebar, you know what I mean? This was from the brother Loken Jive. Sent some to the group to the tune of pick a joint tour. You see what I'm saying? And it's a couple of people on here I'm looking at right now. If you had to pick one, who would it be? Would you want to see Rihanna and Bob Marley do a concert together? Kendrick Lamar and Tupac? Beyonce, Whitney Houston? Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim? Chris Brown and Michael Jackson? J. Cole and Nas, Chance the Rapper and Stevie Wonder, or 50 Cent Biggie? I'm going to go ahead and kick this one off real quick, man. Mm-hmm. It's kind of hard not to get. I think the popular answer would probably be Kendrick and Tupac. I think that's going to be the safe choice. Because we all love Pac. That's Pac. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking Tupac. You know what I mean? Anybody with Tupac is gonna do all right. I wouldn't mind. I was about to say something real stupid. I was about to say Riff Raff and Tupac, but whatever the case, man, you could take the stankiest goddamn rapper and put him next to Tupac. you gonna go see Tupac. But I'll be lying. I'll be lying if I told you that Chris Brown and the goddamn King of Pop wasn't all that bad neither, man. I mean, I just got a feeling that them two right there, especially Mike on his own as a motherfucker. This is kind of hard, man. I kind of like this one because you know the 50 Cent Biggie ain't that bad neither, man. Any of these would fuck up the damn box office, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Ticketmaster, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know, man. I'm thinking if I get a chance to see the man, the myth, the legend, damn, man, I don't know, man. Damn. I want to say Chris and Michael, but damn, though, a chance to see Pac, though, man. And I'm not even the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan. The same way I'm not the biggest Chris Brown fan, but that is goddamn Michael Jackson, man. You know what I mean?
Damn Mike, hell yeah.
That's but you know what, though? I mean, but like to me though, my decision, you know, cause I looked at that picture long and hard earlier, and I based it on who I fuck with the most. You feel me? Both of y'all, both people. So like. Okay, 50 and Biggie, because I ain't got the shit on my screen right now because on my phone I ain't feel like going through. But like 50 and Biggie, that's cool, but I really can't sing along with all y'all shit, I'm gonna be honest. Pac, man, I love Pac, man, that's my nigga. I ain't no bullshit, but Kendrick, I fucks with you, but really I'm gonna be honest, I really ain't listened to a Kendrick Lamar album, nigga, since Swimming Pools, nigga. I'm gonna be honest, nigga. No, nigga, and y'all can bite my head off, I don't get 2 fucks, nigga. No. Okay, so I'm gonna say Chris Brown and Michael Jackson for the simple fact of I fucks with Chris Brown music because I'm probably out of all of us on this panel, I like R&B music probably the most. So I'm gonna say that's my decision based on because hell, shit, I couldn't listen to rap music growing up. Hell, I mean, not like that shit, man. My granny no good. That shit didn't fly. It's all R&B. So I could rock a whole bunch of Chris Brown songs, nigga. Michael Jackson, man, I'm finna sing along all day and just think about the performances, the dancing between the two of the motherfuckers. What? I'm talking about performances, nigga, a whole show wise. We talking about going to see 2 motherfuckers get it in, dog. You gonna sit back and watch these 2 motherfuckers entertain you like you ain't never been entertained before, bro. I mean, like for real, because you about to see the King of Pop and the little King of Pop do their motherfucking thing. Niggas sing each other's songs back and forth, dance and play off each other and shit. Bro, that shit would be dope. Kendrick and them, like I said, it'd be fucking dope to experience a Tupac concert live and in person to meet the man, the myth, like my nigga said. But man, look at here, nigga. I'm talking about having a good time experience. Cause nigga, when Kendrick get on there, I'm gonna be honest, nigga. I'm gonna be up there like, okay, I ain't gonna be able to say shit. I'm gonna be the nigga that's bob my head, mumbling under my breath, like, okay, I don't really know this joint. I'm just faking the funk till Tupac come back on. Nah, fuck that.
And I'm a kind of agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you on a Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. I agree on that one. Mm-hmm. Even though Chris Brown got a fucked up past, but
yeah, he got a fucked up past. But
I'm still kind of it still kind of disgusts me with that. But you know, I'm gonna say Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. That's one.
But to be honest though, Bulldog. To be honest, they both got a fucked up past, like which makes them both kind of the best motherfucking thing to watch again because Mike ain't no motherfucking.
Put that shit on the banner.
So it's like hell, nigga, we could be all day with both they motherfucking past, nigga. That's a whole nother show. So
oh man, yeah, that's true.
Look, say them. I thought you was doing, nigga.
Well, yeah, I will say them, Chris and Michael, and probably J. Cole and Nas too, because I mean. I could just see myself rapping with my hands at a concert. Like I'd be in the car jamming, and I'm going along. I'm taking my hand out the wheel. I'm going along with my hands, like I'm feeling what they saying.
Man, I'm going to sleep. I've been and fell asleep at a goddamn Nas concert, nigga. And I love.
I really don't know neither one of their songs that much either. Like I said, I respect them and what they do. I know they can spit. You know what I'm saying? Like I know like enough of their songs to have a good time. Probably, I don't know about J. Cole, maybe, but
this is I don't know, man. I feel like Nas is more for me when I'm sitting back in the crib by myself and I'm sipping on a little something and I just want to hear somebody spit that shit, man. I love Illmatic, but for me to go see him though, I don't think it'd be the same energy or something like that. I mean, Nas not because ain't really nothing to dance to with a Nas record. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just like I said, maybe I'm just weird, but it's just certain MCs to me. That's just not meant for the car. Some of them is just meant to sit down and listen to. Like
Yeah, no doubt.
that's just like Eminem. For some reason, as great as Eminem is, I've enjoyed Eminem's music, being in a room full of people, all listening to his punchlines, laughing and joking. Now, ask me to take that same CD and bang that shit in the whip. Not
You
really
know
gonna
what?
happen
That
with
makes
me. You know
sense.
what I'm saying?
I will give you that, Grundy. That does make sense because it's like, okay, yeah, like certain people I do enjoy when I'm just sitting down and chilling, vibing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, yeah, that does make sense because I really can't vibe at a J. Cole and them concert, but I can sit down and chill with him in the comforts of my own shit, like you said. So yeah, that does make sense, though.
I'm gonna give another honorable mention to Nicki and Lil Kim because you seen a whole lot of ass going on in that concert. So
Here
yeah.
you go. Here you go in this motherfucker. Logan John, you been quiet, nigga. What's up with you?
I mean, each one has its own thing that you would like to go see, but just me being a music fan in general, I'm gonna have to roll with that Beyonce and Whitney and Jazz.
Oh,
I
Okay.
seen Chris Brown
Mm.
live in concert, live and direct, like 7 rows behind. The motherfucker can go. The
oh yeah.
nigga show made me a fan because I didn't fuck with his music before. But after that concert, I fucked with his music. And we all know how Mike is in jazz. You know what I'm saying? With the combination of Chance and Stevie Wonder, every one of us would dance and jam to damn near every single one of Stevie Wonder's songs that he played.
Hell
But
yeah.
be quiet to a certain degree when it comes to Chance the Rapper in
In no
jazz.
certain degree, nigga, all the way.
Now that
Yeah.
now that 50
Yeah.
and Biggie, that'll be a dope concert because of that New York element, that feeling, that grittiness, that griminess is
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be hype,
Facts.
no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But just for me, far as music, delivery, the stage show, the presence, the feeling, the vibe, Beyonce and Whitney will kill the stage due to the fact of their voices, the choreography, and just the all around feel of the music in jazz. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Beyonce had the whole world shook over a goddamn Coachella performance, had motherfuckers leaving work, logging in, like just going in just to see that performance, male and female, says something about her artistry in jazz. Now, when it comes to
Mm.
Whitney Houston, till this day, I don't think no person, human, man, dog, robot will ever sing the goddamn national anthem as well as she did in jazz. Not to mention
Never.
that we all got songs of Whitney's that we can jam right now to this day. She wasn't a
Yeah,
bad
I get
dancer
you.
at
Yeah.
all in jazz, and she had a voice. So
Yeah.
just all overall experience and something that I would bring it to like a wow factor. That Beyonce and Whitney was still the show in jazz.
All right.
But man, I mean cut you off,
Go ahead.
Grundy,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
man.
Go. You got something to add to it? Go ahead, brother.
But like me being me, I don't think I want to get smelling good and chilled out going to a Beyonce and concert. No disrespect to my woman, but like knowing that my woman coming with me, like why am I going to a Wendy and a concert? I don't see the point.
Hmm.
That's the problem. That's the main problem with people in general.
Mm.
Like enjoy the music.
Yeah, but I
You
hear
know what I'm
you
saying?
though. But I'm just
Enjoy the
saying, nigga,
music.
I
Like
don't
yeah,
just want to sit in the crowd and
you can
sing
get your
Beyonce
rocks off
songs,
and
nigga. I don't want to
you
sit
can
in the
get your
crowd and
rocks off
say
with
Whitney
different shit
Houston and
like
Beyonce
that.
because all the single women, I don't want to be in that atmosphere.
Beyonce be getting the women
Nigga.
charged like Tupac be getting us charged.
Yeah,
Like
I
Exactly. I
don't.
that's
mean,
like
yeah,
that's like
I
drama
definitely,
don't.
back
That's
in the
too many
day.
hormones for the kid. It's
definitely.
too many hormones for the kid, man. I'm
Yeah,
good.
definitely, man. But I mean, that's just like the problem. Like now, it's like we want to do stuff because of the element of the atmosphere that it's going to bring, instead of just going and enjoy the shit. I
But you know
believe
what though?
that
That hits on like what we said earlier. Like maybe those type of songs maybe enjoy better in the privacy of your own home, where you can
yeah,
do you and there's no judgment passed. You can have a damn good time with by your. You can have a mini concert yourself. I don't know about y'all, but I know I do it all the goddamn time. Give me a microphone. Give me my remote and some music, nigga. I'm sweating.
I mean, but see, that goes, but that with a show, you only going to put on the things that is going to get the crowd where they need to be. Now you
I
have
hear you.
moments in the show where it's slowed down and you touch on the little personal songs. I mean, Mike has done it all the time when he bring on Human Nature. You know what I'm saying? Where it calms the atmosphere down and the artist itself need that break. So you're gonna have that type of element in the show. I mean, it'd be the same way if you was to go to a Nicki and Lil Kim concert. Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
but
go for the
see,
ass and shit, but
yeah, but see,
you don't want
look,
to.
okay, go ahead. What? Go ahead. What you say?
I mean, you
I ain't
don't
gonna
want to.
cut you
I
off.
mean, like if you jamming this shit, I mean, you know, we all goddamn fellas in jazz. It's only so many times you can hear a female talking about getting their ass ate and coochie ate on goddamn stage type shit in
I'm
jazz.
not going to their
You,
concert. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to no female concert if my woman's not going. If I have a woman, and if I'm single, then okay, that's different. I might pick up on something. So there's a matter of preference with going to a female concert. What I'm saying though, like what
I
grow? Okay,
mean,
like okay,
you can get a preference of
look,
picking
fuck with
up
me,
a
look,
bitch. Shit.
fuck with me. We all scenario. We all stay 10 minutes away from each other. I motherfucking send you a text. Hey, bro. On the what, nigga? I got these motherfucking Whitney Houston tickets tonight, nigga. What's up?
Shit,
Now,
let's go.
is everybody going? No, okay, and Beyonce. Okay, no, fuck Whitney Houston. Let's just say Beyonce. I want to say Beyonce because Whitney not here, so fuck it. Let's say Beyonce. I got Beyonce tickets. Now I sent one to nigga Allen. I mean I'm motherfucking Bulldog, Grundy, Loke. All right, so you mean tell me you're gonna be charged to go to a Beyonce concert? That's dope. I mean, like,
I didn't say
I'm just
charge,
saying.
but nigga, if you got tickets, nigga, let's get in that bitch.
But it
Why
sounded
not?
like you was gonna be charged, though, my nigga.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no. I
saying.
didn't say
It sounded like
anything.
you
I
gonna be
didn't say
charged to go.
anything about being charged. Like
It just
I'm
sounded like
going
you
to
gonna be
enjoy
very
this
ecstatic to
artist.
go, nigga. Because like you're
I'm
finna be
going to
ecstatic to
enjoy
go
this
enjoy this
artist. Dog.
artist.
It's the same way if Bob Marley was alive, you get tickets to his show.
You
Yeah, you
motherfucker, you
will.
can't
You.
compare Bob Marley to goddamn
I'm just saying.
Beyonce. The
I'm saying
fuck?
artists in general. See, there's no comparison. It's just artists in general. You know what I'm saying? It's just the artists in general. I mean, if you had tickets,
You
to a
send me a
Little Kim
text and
concert,
say,
you
yeah,
would
I got
go.
Bob Marley tickets, nigga. All right, nigga. All right.
If you got tickets to a Little Kim concert, you want to go because she a female?
Man, if I'm single, yeah. If
What
it's just you,
what does that
one
have to do
nigga
with
don't
you
need to go to
enjoying
no
the show
Beyonce,
though?
no, just by yourself, nigga. All right, yeah, bro. What you about to do? I'm about to go to this Lil Kim concert tonight, nigga. So if you ain't planning on getting no ass and no shit, there's no reason for no
What does
man to
that
go
have
to
to
the
do with
concert,
you
bro.
enjoying the
There's
show?
no reason for no man to go to a concert like that. I'm just saying, bro. I can enjoy Lil Kim music right here in the courtesy of in my motherfucking iPad, smoking the blunt, playing motherfucking whack ass 2K, nigga.
I guess, man. I go for the show. Anything that I do,
I can go for the show.
I go for the
Fuck
performance.
that shit, man.
There is no ifs, ands, buts about it. It'd be the same
That's
thing
some shit like,
if
hey, baby, check this out. Want to go to Lil Kim concert?
no,
That's what that
nah,
is,
you
bro.
can't put limitations on shit
bro,
like that, man.
nigga, I'm about to go to Lil Kim concert. I bet it's finna be some bitches. It's got to be one of the two, nigga.
Nah. It's always a third option, man. There's always a third option.
Gotta be.
Motherfuckers gonna go because they like the artist. Motherfuckers gonna go because of what they could possibly get into, and people gonna go because of the show itself. You know what I'm saying? You just
there's
can't
nothing wrong with
always
going
just
for
put,
the music. I ain't saying nothing wrong going for the music,
You can't
man,
just
but
always put shit on.
it's just a matter of preference, I guess. It's a matter.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't always just put some shit on a situation where it is, oh, I'm gonna do this, but this and this need to happen in order for me to be a part of that. Like,
and
besides,
nigga, why we use Lil Kim in a goddamn scenario? I'm not going to Lil Kim concert to the motherfucking music anyway, nigga. So what the fuck, nigga? Why we use her? That's the wrong motherfucker.
I'm just saying in general,
I ain't gonna
man.
even know none of
Why
them
do
songs anyway?
Why do people in general have to have an alternate motherfucking decision on whether they're gonna do something or not? Just do it for the experience and
I don't want to go
live.
to no Beyonce concert, man. When it's gonna be, man, fuck that, dog. That ain't. Look at here. I'm good, bro.
To each his own, man.
No, I mean, you know what? I mean, you know, we do this shit all the time, brothers. I mean, you know, I'm in a situation where I can understand where both of y'all coming from. Like, I hate to be that guy all the goddamn time because it's like when y'all make points, I gotta give it to both y'all because I see what Loke's saying. Loke is like, man, you know what? Fuck who we going to see. Man, just get out the goddamn house. Let's just go check this shit out real quick. Like, nigga, it ain't gonna kill you to go check this motherfucker out. Like, I see what he's saying, but I also see, you know what I'm saying, with Paper Slim saying, like, gee, because I mean, you can't really move me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some shit like, if a motherfucker come to the door and be like, nigga, we got some Bone Thugs and Harmony tickets, nigga, for free, nigga, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But if nigga be like, nigga, check this out, I got these free Lil Kim. I'm not trying to go to no. I mean, that's cool, but man, I don't really know. I mean, I'm not going. I mean, I feel what Lo trying to say, but it's like, yeah, he like, you know what? Just add it to your things that you done in life, type of shit. And you know what? For that, I got to applaud. Like, hey, I can't be mad at that. But at the same goddamn time, though, nigga. Just because I don't want to go to the goddamn Grand Canyon, you might look at the Grand Canyon and be like, look at this wonderful view. Look at this vista. This is the shit. Nigga, I can't wait to go home and play the goddamn game. I don't give a fuck about these jagged ass rocks. I don't give a fuck about the Grand Canyon. This is not moving me the same way it's moving you. I can't wait to get home. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I see what both of y'all saying, though, real talk. I fuck with both of y'all opinion on this shit, though. You know what I mean? Both of y'all right, in my opinion. Shit.
I mean, I ain't fucked up about going out, getting dressed up, and going to a concert, period, but I'm not about to be charged to be going to see a Lil Kim concert. Like I said, I got to be going with my woman, or I have to be single. I'm not about to go to no Lil Kim concert, or no Beyonce concert, for that matter. If it ain't either or, nigga.
Moving on, we about to wrap this motherfucker up, man, but there is a goddamn elephant in the goddamn room, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that must be discussed. If you ain't got your motherfucking popcorn, man, I suggest you do so. Get your black, get your blunt, whatever the fuck is your poison. Get that motherfucking now, man, because we got to discuss somebody, man. I think y'all all know what the fuck I'm talking about. What's up with this nigga Kanye West, man? Like, I don't even know where to goddamn begin, man. I mean, this right here, that wasn't no fake laugh, by the way, y'all. I'm literally tickled by this shit, yo. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this nigga. So my question of the day is Kanye West crazy as hell, or is he just a goddamn misunderstood genius in this motherfucker, man? I mean, I got so much goddamn shit to say that I'm not going to, I'm not going to sit there and get all my shit off because we all gonna chime in here and there. But let me start off by saying this, man. If Kanye is a genius, right? Geniuses are known to be a little different than the average motherfucker. They said that Michael Jackson is a genius, and look at the way he acts. They said Prince was a genius, never got no sleep. The man recorded 7 songs a day for years and shit. Look how Prince was just a tad bit different than your average man walking down the street. Is that the same case with Kanye? You know what I'm saying? Are we just not seeing that he's brilliant? You know what I mean? Are we just not seeing that this whole thing is just to drum up to get his name back out there before his album drop at the end of the month? Is this a tactic, or is the nigga so goddamn delusional that he don't know what the fuck he's talking about? See, this is where I stand there with Kanye. I don't give a fuck personally about Kanye West, and I don't mean no disrespect, brother to brother. He's a black man and he's successful. You see what I'm saying? But I don't. When stuff hit my news feed and Kanye done said this, he done bumped his goddamn head on the goddamn stop sign. That was funny as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? He done bumped his goddamn head, or he wrestling goddamn it motherfucking paparazzi for cameras and shit. I'm just like, okay, whatever. He's not one of, this is Kanye. You should be used to that by now. But where I draw the fucking line is when he said the shit about the goddamn slavery shit. Now, this is where the shit get goddamn hot. Because, see, in my opinion, man, you don't fuck around with shit like that, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was watching an interview from David Banner earlier, and we all respect David Banner. We know what David Banner brings to the table. He's a very intelligent brother. And he says, you know what? Even if you got a free mind, don't speak all of your goddamn mind. You see what I'm saying? Don't speak. Your mind may be free, but you ain't got to tell it. But here's the thing, though.
True.
You said that slavery was a choice. Out of every crazy thing I don't give a fuck about that you backing Trump. That shit does nothing to me. The man is already in office. Wear your goddamn hat all you want to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna get him out the office. I don't give a fuck. He could be your best friend for all I give a fuck. I don't lose no sleep over that. But when you start talking about slavery, bro, and you say that it was a choice, what the fuck is wrong with you as a black man? What the fuck is your goddamn problem, dude? And you saying this shit for the world to see it too. Sometimes motherfucking shit got to be said amongst goddamn it niggas. No disrespect to nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you don't say that shit from a whole bunch of white folk and everybody else. Even if you did feel like that. Are you crazy? Are you fucking insane? I mean, so this is what I'm thinking. So let me run this down to y'all then real quick. What's the definition of a runaway slave? Can anybody answer me that? If slavery was a fucking choice, what is the term runaway slave? You don't run away from something if you have a fucking choice. You see what I'm saying? There is no choice if you're running away. If there was a choice, then what were the shackles for? What were the chains for? What was the whips for? And the dogs and shit like that. And I got another question for y'all. Who was Harriet Tubman? Why was she so important? And if slavery was a choice, what was the Underground Railroad for? Couldn't they just simply walk off the plantation then? You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, think about it. The man admitted to opiate addiction. He also admitted to mental health. Nobody chooses to get raped, hung, lynched, mutilated. Now, if his thinking is so free and he's such a non-conformist, why in the fuck did he get liposuction then? Ain't that you trying to fit into Western norms?
Yep, I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Why can you be a free thinker but you're getting liposuction though? That don't sound like free thinker actions to me. So are you drumming up all of this shit to sell records? And did you go a little bit too far? Now you done got yourself into it with motherfucking Snoop Dogg. You done got yourself into it with the homie Daz. You know what I'm saying? With OG Daz. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to hurt you behind this goddamn shit. You know what I mean? You done said some shit so goddamn foul that niggas actually want to hurt you and do something to you. And now I'm sitting right here. The quality gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got that far into the goddamn game yet. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna check out just a tad bit, a little bit of a sound bite, if you will, of what the homie OG Daz had to say as far as Kanye West.
What's up, y'all? Had a little theory today about Kanye West. You know what I mean? It's like we all in one boat and they killing all of us. And he jump over there and say, Master, I'm on your side, Master. I got all the information. And I'm with you, Master Trump. Burn all these niggas. You know, we looking at him like, man, what's that movie Jamie Foxx was in? That's Kanye West. He the motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson of the hip hop in that movie. Shout out to Samuel Jackson, you know what I'm saying? But Kanye West, you sold us out, cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Crip God, nigga. So what's a Crip God to your God, nigga? Get it together, nigga. I'm God, nigga. Yo, national alert. All the Crips out there, y'all fuck Kanye up. You see that motherfucker? Fuck his ass up on GP. It's Crip shit, nigga. We're gonna show you how we come together and ride on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So, better not ever see you in concert. Better not ever see you around the LBC. Better not ever see you around California. Stay in Calabasas. You hear me? Because we got a Crip alert for Kanye. You don't speak on Crip guys, nigga. We the Crip guys, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, what I got to ask y'all is, was that shit worth it? They asked the game. Now, we all know Rapper the Game is a blood. They asked the game, who's on the opposite, on the rival gang of what Daz is representing. Should Kanye take Daz's threat seriously? Game said, oh, yeah. If OG Daz calling it out, yeah, nigga, you should be worried right about now. You know what I'm saying? You should be worried right about now. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is, man, like I said, dog, I mean, do not misunderstand me for a nigga that cares about what other rappers do. But when you're sitting back and you're talking about slavery and it was a choice, you slapped all our ancestors in the goddamn face. All the ones that was raped, that was beaten, that was hung, that was lynched, that was set on fire, did not choose that goddamn lifestyle. Nothing that nobody gonna say on this panel is gonna change my goddamn. Even if you argue me tooth and nail, when we get off this motherfucker, I'm still gonna feel the same way. My mind is unchanged. You do not play around with shit like that, dude. You do not play around with goddamn slavery, man. Somebody say something.
Personally, I feel like Kanye is a genius, man. But he shouldn't, you know, so like David Banner said, he should have kept that shit to himself. I mean, if that's how he felt, he should have kept that shit to himself, because that was, think about who you offend when you say shit like Like he's on the pedestal where his words can like reach a lot of people. So like he should have just thought his comments wisely. I think he's trying to sell records personally. I mean, I just think he trying to sell fucking records. We ain't seen him in so long. When he left, he was skinny, come back fat, different ass Kanye, looking on some different looking ass Kanye. Just like dog, he trying to sell records. We ain't seen him in so long. So shit. Then he spit that ass freestyle on TMZ. That shit was ass. So it's
Right.
like, bro. So like, bro, that nigga sitting here just trying to sell records to me. I mean, he know what's going to get people shock value. Trump shit was working. Okay, fuck it. Okay, so now what can I do to make people want to jump on my bandwagon? And he did it, nigga. I mean, like people, no matter what motherfuckers say, people gonna chime in and see what Kanye talking about. I mean, cause I don't know if y'all listen to it, but like that, even that him and that Ti song, that Ye versus the People, and Ti was the people. I mean, that was a pretty dope song to me. Very creative, and it explained Yeezy version of so like why he fuck with Trump, and so like I just feel he just trying to sell records, man. I think he a genius that just trying to sell records. A weird nigga trying to sell records.
I mean, I can give you that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't mistake all that free thought shit that he was talking about. I was actually understanding him. I was riding with him on that shit. Like, man, you know what? Don't be a slave in the mind. My only gripe,
Yeah,
that goddamn choice shit and jive. Nigga, Bulldog, what you got to say?
Man, I mean, I got a question. Like, why does everybody think he is a genius though? Like, like I never thought he was a genius. Like,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Kanye, he made some dope beats. You know, he can go on a mic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just curious, like, what makes Kanye a genius?
You know what I think
Because
makes him a genius though? But okay, I think what makes the nigga a genius because he has a fucking team behind him that makes him a genius. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it ain't just Kanye you get a lot of people with Kanye West. So it's like when you hear his music, it ain't just him. I think the genius part to me, see, I look at him, I call him a genius for something totally different. I call him a genius basically to me for pimping the game and pimping motherfuckers because it's like, look here, nigga. Yeah, I am Kanye West, but I am a brand. So yeah, nigga, I might make some beats here and there, nigga, but shit, nigga, all these rhymes I'm making, nigga, I got a team. I got a team with me, nigga. This nigga wrote this rhyme, all right, bet. Take this motherfucker, make it a little better, get my shine on, nigga. That's the genius part to me, nigga, because he doing him, nigga. I mean, like, and plus he an outspoken nigga. He keep money in his pocket. I mean, like, not money in his pocket like some bum ass nigga, but like he keep himself relevant no matter what he's doing. It's like, so okay, so nigga, okay, Bulldog. So maybe not a genius, but like, I don't know what to call that nigga, but like he know how to market himself and do him.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that sound more like it. I mean, because I've been hearing people say that like for years now, and it's like, I mean, even
Mm-hmm.
way back when he first started coming out, like, yeah, you make some dope beats and all like that. I respect everything he do like that. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I consider like Stevie Wonder, like Ray Charles, them as geniuses. I can't fathom how they could even like do music without having one of their senses. That's genius to me. You know what I'm saying? But so that was kind of my main thing with Kanye. But as far as like, everything he been saying though, oh man, like this dude just, uh, yeah, he kind of he's slapping our ancestors in the face, and I think he is trying to sell records, and it's like old boy on TMZ Van was saying like, like he's sitting up in, he got his nice house.
Facts.
He earned all of his, he earned everything he got. Can't
Facts.
take nothing from him. But
But
like we don't have that. We dealing with the consequences of
facts.
him talking. So you got people of all races looking at Kanye like some kind of ambassador to black people, and they seeing all this stuff, and they probably like, well, that's probably how all of them feel, and it's like, nah, we don't all feel like that. So,
I
I
feel
mean,
you on
whether
that.
yeah, whether you want to be a role model or not, once you get in the public eye and you get famous and all that, then I mean, you don't have a choice. You just that's just the road that you take on, no matter what, and you got to conduct yourself like that in interviews and articles and all that.
That's
So
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
I mean, I agree with I mean, I kind of agree with Alan anyway. Like, y'all in this circle know that, to me, C.K. Reno was a genius to me. A lot of motherfuckers don't know who K. Reno is. Look him up if you're listening, whatever the case may be. That's a genius.
Reno dope. Yeah,
Me
dope,
with Kanye, I just felt like he was very good at what he does. He has classics up under his belt. I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, because I'm niggas is MCs as well. But to me, I like Kanye as a producer more than a rapper. That's just me. You know what I mean? He can produce all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his word, I ain't never grabbed my nuts on some shit that the nigga said, like, oh, did you hear that nigga? That nigga's going in right now. Like, oh my God, this nigga is snapping. I have never gotten that from him. You know what I'm saying? Shit like Gold Digger, okay, all that shit cool in the Jesus. That shit is like you said, viable. I fuck with it, but it's like, yeah, dude, to me, lyrically, you ain't never really been that tough, but as a producer, you're fucking outstanding as a producer. You know what I'm saying? And your heart that you show, you know what I'm saying, with your mouth being all wired up. I mean, yeah, when it comes to that, dude, like you definitely one of the best. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But I just hate labels anyway, though. I'm always gonna be that guy that always goes against the grain as it is when it comes to shit like that. I don't believe that Jay-Z is the god of rap and he's just looked at as number one. And I'm saying, well, I don't believe that Kanye is just this unfiltered ass goddamn genius. I'll be an asshole on this one, but I just don't agree with that shit, man. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't like Jay-Z. I know a lot of motherfuckers ain't never bought a goddamn Jay. It's music. Music is subjective. There will never be not one man in hip hop that runs it all. It's niggas out here who ain't never spent money on a Pac CD. It's motherfuckers out here that still saying Eminem whack as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Everybody do not have to have the same. That's the one thing that we do not have to have the same opinion on. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers see the brilliance in Nas. Some motherfuckers think Nas boring. Some motherfuckers love him some Bone Thugs and Harmony. Some motherfuckers like, no, turn that bullshit off. You see what I'm saying? We all different. So how can Jay-Z be the god of rapper? How can Kanye be this big ass genius when you can never get a general census on the motherfucker? Hell, for the record, I only bought one Kanye CD, and that was his goddamn debut. I ain't bought nothing else after that. It wasn't that the CD was garbage or nothing, but it was just like, all right, I like it. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, he from the Midwest. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a shot. I ain't got too many Jigga CDs, if you know the goddamn truth. If you take Jigga's whole catalog, I maybe only bought like 3 Jay-Z CDs, and the same thing with Nas. And I agree that both of them niggas is tight as fuck on the goddamn mic. But ask me how many Bone CDs I got, how many 666 Mafia CDs I got. You know, so I like shit like that. I am a Midwest ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I like my shit. Ask me how many Twisted CDs I got. I mean, we all got our own shit, man. So it's all good. But you know what I'm saying, Loke, you ain't said nothing, man. Come on, hop in. What you got for us, brother?
I mean, what is wrong with what he said? What is any difference between what Kanye said than these black Republicans that we have living today? What is the difference?
They all rich. So
I mean,
look
what
at
is the difference, though?
Look at old boy that's running the housing authority.
Ben Carson. Yeah, what is the difference between what Kanye is saying than what these black Republicans has been doing for years? The term house nigga didn't come from just out the blue. It did just pop up into people's videos and text messages without it coming and stemming from somewhere. So in the eyes of the public, oh man, you done said something that was wrong, but haven't we heard worse?
No.
Haven't the white man didn't put us down and said worse to us? This man just said slavery was a choice. I mean, if you want to get into detail, did he say what slavery was a choice? Yeah, we done had 400 years of slavery. No, it was not no choice. But at the same time, I ain't gonna quote all the way, but I mean, on the lines of Harriet Tubman said, some people wanted to be slaves and some people wanted to stay slaves in that type of manner. So
I get what that means too, by the way.
As we're sitting here discussing what this man has said, it's a situation of we all are slaves to everything that we do.
Some people like no to matter be slaves, what it is. Man. Some people adapt to their master.
No, man.
It's a situation of like, yeah, could he have reworded what he said a little bit better?
Okay.
To get some clear understanding.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes, true indeed. Indeed. So as we're listening to it, and it's a situation of flying off at the handle, is something that we're going to do for that natural reaction. But if you want to listen to the undertone of what he is saying, it's a little bit of truth to that. Because as of right now, we slaves to our phones. We slaves to the games that we buy. You know, we're slave to watching basketball and clothing and cars and everything that we got going on. But
Yeah, but
do
it
we
wasn't an
stop that
undertone,
though?
Loke. He
But
said
I'm
that
just
sounded
saying,
like
but I'm
a
just
push.
saying,
Yeah.
like when people talk and speak, it's up to you as the person who's listening to it to take it how you want to take it.
You're right, dog.
So
You're right. You're right.
if I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the one to go on a limb and say I agree with him, should y'all bash me the way that y'all bash him because that's how I took it? You can't do that when it's an opinion. It is not a fact. Like
But,
that's
look, you
I
asked the
took it
question though.
different.
Look, wait, he asked the question though. The Loke asked the question. He said, "What is the difference? The difference between them niggas in the Congress and all?" No, I agree. There has been worse shit said, but the difference because his influence, them people that you were talking about that said that worse shit, they not selling shoes to Asian kids and shit like that. They not selling fabric and all this kind of that niggas. What he says that come out his mouth can turn other races against our race. Okay, if he says that and gets away with it, then what's the difference between a Mexican motherfucker saying it or a white person saying it? If a white lady said it, then everybody would be extra goddamn pissed. But because he's Kanye West, he can say whatever the fuck he want to say. Come on, man.
I mean, what is the
should
sense
have
of the
reversed it.
hold on? What is the sense of the Godfather when he's saying when they're distributing their drugs, give the coke and the crack to the monkeys and let them kill themselves? And this is a national known movie that is probably in
I didn't like that
top
line.
5. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't like
It
that
hurt.
line.
It offended me. I was offended.
Okay, I understand. People was offended by it, but have people stopped selling a movie? Have people stopped watching a movie? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's fiction. That's fiction, though. That's the only difference.
It's fiction, but it's a lot of fact. The fact that we have documents of the government giving Rick Ross cocaine and tell him how to formally make crack and bring it to the urban city and distribute it to break the urban culture down. Is that any different?
Damn, I didn't know that.
Is it any difference in why every black celebrity has to put on a dress or do something gay or do something under them lines to become a celebrity?
Yes, it's greed. Greed.
You know what I'm saying?
Greed did that with Rick Ross, though. That was greed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, greed. But it didn't stop him from eating and feeding his family, though.
No, it didn't. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my point. Is like us as black people in general. You know, we went through and go through a lot. We're still gonna go through a lot, no matter what. But at the same time, it's like if we don't break and separate a lot of the context that is thrown at us and shift that energy towards a positive light, then we're gonna always stay stuck in that mentality. It's the same way right now that you have Caucasian kids, Mexican kids, Chinese, pretty much globally saying the word nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody say nigga now.
How did we, as a culture, take that word that our great-grandmothers, our grandmothers got told as kids and everything, and now how do we flip that word and make it so popular? Because we let it go. We understood that, yeah, y'all called us back this as being a negative, but we're gonna turn it into a positive. What's happening, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Now it's a situation of, okay, now it's cool to say. Oh, it's cool to say that now. And it's a situation it's like, dog, we break everything down.
Not all the time, though.
It's not all the time, but
cool
what I'm saying,
it's really not cool to say it at all. But
we gonna sit here. I mean, are we gonna sit here and actually act like Kanye's opinion is validated? We're gonna act like his opinion is validated. The man married a Kardashian. That right there.
Enough said.
That right there alone.
Yeah.
In any debate, anything that comes out of this man's mouth, it ain't like he married Chloe.
Well, fuck with you though. Fuck with this
or the other sister. But hold on. It's not like he, got a Kardashian that no one knew about. He got a Kardashian that Ray J has a fucking sex tape with. You know what I'm saying? He has the most whorish Kardashian of them all. And we seen this man mental breakdown. We seen the effects that it had on him. We see the effects of his mama's surgery to death, that what it caused him. So we know as a whole that people need to understand that opinions are being validated, but at the same time, we can't take it with a grain of salt. We can't hold it to a certain degree because of who is talking. Look who is talking in there.
I agree.
Nobody ain't saying that Kanye is the shit, man. Fuck a Kanye if you feel like that.
Right.
Due to the fact that man has a situation on his own where it's like I'm going through mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is right now. What the fuck was that? My thing
But
is
you can't
right
scream
now.
mental health every time a nigga say something
But
crazy.
but hold on. You can't scream mental health every time something is crazy. But why is it popular in the sports world, entertainment world, that everybody's screaming mental health?
Because a nigga say what they want to, and they say, "Nigga, I'm crazy.
But
Don't pay me no attention."
but this is my thing though. They're feeding that to us, so we can accept it. So when anything comes down that line and down that boat, oh man, that was he was off his meds, man. He was off his meds.
I mean, I already know that.
Just to force feed us that appetite that we need, because they're constantly trying to break us down. Kanye has made a lot of points. If you watch the Charlamagne interview, he said a lot that makes sense. I was gonna watch that. I didn't get a chance to watch that. But at the same time, you got to understand where it's coming from. You coming from a kid from Chicago, didn't have nothing. People judged his sexuality. You know what I'm saying? The man was in a car accident, became this big Rockefeller stud, making hits with Jay-Z, and got everybody around the world knowing who he is. This was bound to happen. Did people flip out the same way when Justin Bieber went through that? I don't think so. I don't think people. Right? I don't think people even cared that he even went through that. It wasn't on TMZ like that. You probably had a couple mentions, but it wasn't constantly force-fed down your throat. But due to the fact that Kanye is a black man, he has some type of influence on not just his culture, but cultures around him. We're going to feed and attack this. Is it the same thing that, with Mike, his celebrity being who he is, had them attack him in a way where we're going to strip that from him? We got to take something from them. Every time you have a person of color reach the heights that they reach and do so many things successful, break all type of barriers, we got to break them down for somewhere. Eddie Griffin said this.
It's self-inflicted, though. This is self-inflicted.
It's self-inflicted, but at the same time, Eddie Griffin has said this quote: "No black celebrity leaves this industry clean." Look what they did for Cat Williams. They said the same. Oh man, he just off his meds. He ain't thinking crazy. He ain't thinking right. He going crazy. But what was he telling though? He was telling a lot of truth in his jokes.
Yeah, but see,
they tried to shut him down.
Say he was on meds like that. Kanye
No, I didn't say.
I'm on meds now,
yeah, I mean, but yeah, he's coming out and talking about it because why not? We all feeding into it to the point that if you was to flip through any device right now, Kanye is the #1 trending topic across the world.
Because he's trying to sell records. Like
we can tie a lot of that into him selling records. Right. We also can tie a little bit of that into his genuine genius of being a creator. Of just being
genius because he's selling these records.
Of just being a creator in general.
He got his shit popping. He got his whole team. He been gone for a minute. His fat ass is back. He riding with a motherfucker who the world hates. He says a goddamn phrase that the world can't believe he says. Some shit just like George Bush doesn't like black people. So like. The motherfucker is using the media to his advantage. Now he all on TMZ. The motherfucker might as well get a panel on TMZ himself. Kanye.
But is he wrong for that though?
Panel on TMZ because the nigga knows what he's doing. He's trying to sell out records, nigga. Now
but is he wrong for that though?
Okay, let me answer that though. Okay, but look, we wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what the fuck is worse than slavery, bruh? Come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers
done fuck with it.
Y'all done seen Roots. Y'all done seen Mississippi Burning. Y'all done seen all these goddamn fucked up ass goddamn movies. Slavery was the worst thing to happen to any race. I don't give a not even just black people. It happened to any race. My whole thing is that's like right now. Right now. Let's say a little girl get raped. Let's say the goddamn rape goes up. Because goddamn it, believe it or not, slavery, raping was a part of that shit too. Right now, that's one of the worst things you can do is rape a motherfucker. Probably raping a goddamn kid or something. But because I'm this goddamn big ass celebrity, what the fuck gives me the goddamn right to go in there and be like, well, shit, any goddamn girl that get raped probably chose to get raped in this motherfucker. Do you not understand that, man? You know what I'm saying? Slavery was fucking bad. It was bad. You don't say shit like it was a goddamn choice. That was not a fucking choice. You know what I'm saying? You don't play around with dog. Anybody could let anybody say that, right? You know how many motherfuckers gonna be at your ass, man? Let anybody go in there and say right now, go up there and say, any woman that has been raped probably had it coming anyway. Watch what the fuck happened to you. Why is slavery not that big of a deal? Because it happened back in the day, man. Fuck that, man. Hell, that you don't play with slave. That's as I said earlier. I have no problem with him saying we are slaves to our cell phones, and you know what? Some of that shit he was telling the truth on. I understand that, but when it comes to slavery, you do not, and I do repeat, you do not say no bullshit like that, man. You know, I mean, when you watch the goddamn it motherfucking Ku Klux Klan burning we was probably catching some of the motherfuckers hanging from them goddamn trees, man. That was probably your goddamn uncle up there with a goddamn open fire on his goddamn back, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up.
But you over here, they burning niggas alive. And that was by choice? Come on, man. Come on.
But you know what I thought he meant though, Grundy? Okay, like before when I first heard him say the shit, I thought he meant like, okay, you see 10 white men and there's fucking 40 or 50 of us here, why the fuck didn't we fight our way away from them or some shit? That's what I thought he meant. You know what I'm saying? Until I went deep into him, like, okay, so this nigga was on some other shit. I initially thought the nigga meant like, okay, so how the fuck could it be all of us and it's a little bit of them and we let them overcome us? That's what the fuck I thought the nigga was.
No, even then. All it takes is one goddamn gun, bro. If right now, if me and you, if all of us is in the goddamn car, it's 4 big niggas in the goddamn car. Let one motherfucking dude, ain't none of us strapped now. Let one motherfucking dude, whether it be Mexican, and like I said, y'all gotta excuse how I talk. I'm from Indiana, guy. This is how we talk. We say Mexican motherfucker, we say white motherfucker, we say black motherfucker, we say Chinese motherfucker. We love that word motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
That's the disclaimer. So if I say white motherfucker, don't think that I'm being racist. That's just how we talk out here. Y'all not used to hearing Indiana slang out this motherfucker. So right there to go to word again. But anyway, let 4 of us be in the goddamn car unarmed. Let a motherfucker walk up with one measly ass goddamn 22. Yeah, we finna get out the goddamn car. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, yeah, I'm not finna get shot for this goddamn car. They had the guns. They had the whips. They had the chain. They had the weapons. Hell, they had the dogs. Did we not see Django? You know what I'm saying? Like, did we not see? So you take.
Yeah, man, that was just a fucking. Phrase, man.
That shit was true.
To himself, man. He could just kept that comment to himself, like I said earlier, man. If that's how he really felt, bro, he should have kept that to himself. So I feel he's trying to sell records, man. And he know what's a hot topic. Like, what else can he say? You know what I'm saying? He was on that Mark Zuckerberg shit and all that other shit. Then he went away, came back, blonde hair, boom, stayed in the media. He faded off. Okay, now he come back, he fading off again. What he do? Put on a motherfucking red-ass Trump hat. Now he back in the media again. Bro, the nigga is doing it for the... Get ready for some more Kanye shit, nigga. And he gonna do this shit all the way up until motherfucking June 1st, June 8th. And then the other damn album date drop, nigga. For real,
let me ask y'all a question. When you feel whatever you saying out your mouth is real, do you apologize? If you believe in your heart what you saying is real, do you apologize?
It depends on the situation.
Because
it really depends on the situation.
Because I'm telling you, if I feel a certain goddamn way, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna take that shit back. You're not gonna get no apologies for me. But soon as the brother told Kanye how he felt, Kanye ran over there and said, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I hurt you. All right, cool. But to me, personally, I'm not sorry I hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is how I feel, I understand where Kanye coming from. I'm not trying to take away his right to say what he, don't get me wrong. He's a grown-ass man. We have freedom of speech. That's not what I'm attacking. I'm not attacking that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if Kanye West was white. I just think when it comes to that slavery, that is the worst thing. That's how you hurt a black person's feelings for real. I don't give a fuck about the nigger word. That don't matter. But man, you got to feel a certain kind of fucked up when you watch any goddamn documentary and see motherfuckers goddamn it being pulled from goddamn it goddamn trucks and being hung up and shit. Black bodies is swinging. How can you watch any story, especially the story of people like Emmett Till, and not shed a goddamn tear? You see what I'm saying? That's just one thing I do not fucking play with, dog.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
But you know what, Grundy, though? I mean, you said he apologized. I didn't even know he apologized for the nigga.
Man, that nigga walked right over there and was like, I'm sorry I hurt you. No, he apologized.
So for him to say that and then go apologize, so the nigga must have not even motherfucking either know what he was saying or meant what he was fucking saying. Because like you said earlier, if you know what you really mean and you're going to stand on it, you're not going to apologize. You're going to be like, okay, well, that's how you feel, brother. Hey, look, it is what it is. Moving on, okay? So, however,
Right.
fuck that white dude name is. You see what I'm saying? So maybe the nigga didn't mean it the way he said it. That's why he tried to rebuttal it. However, he tried to rebuttal it around and shit.
I mean, but see, that's the thing, though, dude. Like,
I think he's
when
still
you
trying to
when
set
you
records, man.
when you open up this type of debate, it gets people into their feelings due to the fact of how horrible it was. Nobody who has
Right.
a
Yeah, man.
conscience
I don't
soul
agree
in
with
their
him.
body.
Just for the record, I don't agree with what he was saying. Just for the record.
I mean, nobody with a conscious soul is going to ever agree with some of that shit. But it's a situation of, can we move past it? And can we do anything about it for the future to try to change that shit? Because, see, at this point right now, as we sit here, live, and breathe, you know, we can say that we are free, but we know that we're not. Because it's kids getting shot, it's women getting raped and beat in Waffle Houses. So we see this on the tube every single day.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But by us seeing it, who is going to officially stand up? Because, see, the David Banners and the T.I.s, you could talk that shit all day. And you could talk that shit till you blue in the face.
Yeah.
But how am I supposed to believe that you're not doing it just because you have that platform to get other things cleared on your end? See, as much as we want to sit here and follow it and believe and do all that, it's an underlying tone for everything. Because everybody has their own agenda when it comes to this shit. Who is actually coming out and fighting for these rights that we supposed to have, but we don't? Nobody. We can talk, we can march, and as we've seen in the past, it hasn't done anything to help us in any type of way at all. When Martin speak of the affirmative action, no violence, no peace, what happened to him? When Malcolm X got on that, let's load up and let's go to war. What happened to him? When the Black Panthers started rising and making some noise, what happened to them? You know what I'm saying? So as much as we want to talk, it ain't right to be said. What have we done to actually try to change it? We're entered even deeper into their enterprise. You know what I'm saying? As much as they're force feeding us and we're trying to act like, okay, I ain't going to do that, I ain't going to do that, but we're doing other things that they're controlling. So at the end of the day, we can speak this shit as much as we want to, but we ain't personally changing a damn thing. We ain't doing too much of nothing to even put a sprinkle on the effect of making us feel a little bit better about the situation, because we don't have the power in general to do it. So when people of Kanye's nature speak and he goes against the grain, it upsets us. But what are we doing to fight back against that? Now, when you see Jay-Z do the interview, when you see Jay-Z do his interviews, and you know you see him trying to get a little bit pro-black, what does that do for us? It does nothing, because no one is literally taking this directly to them. We are not rebelling against them at all, because we know if we rebel against them, we ain't gonna have shit. We ain't gonna have our houses. We ain't gonna have our cars. We ain't gonna have our jobs. We ain't gonna have no food, because they stripped all that away from us. It was more black farmers, crop growers than anything, because 9 times out of 10, majority of our roots come from the South. And even if you do got roots coming from New York or on the East Coast, your families were still planting crops in the middle of New York City. All that was still going on. So if they was to say right now, or every black culture around was to say right now, we ain't doing this, we ain't doing that, how are we going to invent? How are we going to create food? How are we going to create clothing? Who going to know how to build shelter? We don't have that.
You said it already though. You said it, my nigga, when you said what have we done? I mean, you had a good ass goddamn point, because you already answered your own question though. Like you said, a motherfucking black person can't even go sit down and have a goddamn waffle without getting harassed and fucked up and shit. You know what I'm saying? We die literally for no goddamn reason at all.
Yeah.
And like you said, the ones that did rise up against the oppressor, we got to refer to them in the past tense and job. You know
exactly. And I bring that up to say this: when the man says slavery is a choice, those are the things that I personally think about. because we do have the power to stop it all. You know, at today's society, we live in 2018, they're the minority to our black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, to our majority on that end. You know what I'm saying? So if we truly, truly wanted to bring an end to everything that is prejudice, everything that is wrong, and rewrite the history, we have the power. But I'm going to be honest to say that neither one of us, either us four or anybody who choose to listen to this or any people out there in general, ain't going to do shit to stop it because we know we need it. So when that man say that and we try to get mad and get upset, we can't be mad at that because we ain't doing shit.
He wasn't talking about us, though. That nigga said 400 years of slavery sounds like a choice. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, though, G, but see, that 400 years roll into this year that we're in, and the next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. So when this interview passed and it's 20 years later, it would technically be 20 to 30 years of slavery, 430 to 20 years of slavery, due to the fact of that mentality. So, like I said, we can get mad at him for saying it, and we can feel hurt by it, and it can bring up things that we don't want to remember. But at the same time, we actually have to look into the underneath tone of what he's saying. And that's what, like I said, that's what I got out of it. I didn't get out of it, oh, we had a choice back then to get this going and to get that going, and we chose not to. No, that's not what I don't believe that he was saying. We still living in a situation where as much as we want to stop and get everything done, we just don't have the power or the means to do it. And it's a billion of these celebrities who get paid multi-million dollars a year. Ain't nobody doing anything. No one is setting up black-owned currency, black-owned grocery stores, black-owned barbers. None of that is being brought up. Nowhere. It's probably brought up in their community for them to get a revenue stream, but it ain't being spread around the world. You know what I'm saying? They get these Fortune 500 companies. They don't do nothing with it like that.
Sure, I feel like he kind of he failed. He kind of failed like the youth though, man, because you got high school kids and little kids that might have came across that interview though, and it's like, shoot, they don't know nothing about no undertones and all that of what he was trying to say. I mean, we understand what he was trying to say, or we might try to, figure out what he was trying to say, but. You got the youth that don't know nothing about undertones, and they don't know nothing about album sales and marketing and none of that.
That's what we got to correct them, though.
Yeah, but that's what we trying to do. That's why we kind of saying like, nah, you wrong for saying that. You shouldn't have said that. I mean, that's why you had to go on Twitter and clarify what he was saying.
Exactly, that's what I was saying. That's because he knew he was wrong for saying that. That's if he didn't know, he wouldn't apologize.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, shit, fellas. I mean, we've been at this thing for about 2 goddamn hours. This is the special inaugural 1134 roundtable. This is the first of many. I promise to people out there listening who might come across it later on down the line once we blow up and take out all these other podcasts. We coming for that Breakfast Club. We coded and everybody else. Yeah, I said it too. Hashtag that we coming for the top spot, nigga. We don't know no other. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna get this kind of shit no goddamn world. It's not this goddamn long anyway. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up though. This is the first of many, man. We was wanting to get this one off the goddamn ground, man. We all brothers, we all love each other, man. We do this shit all the goddamn time. Ain't nobody never came no blows, no fist fight. Your opinion is your opinion, mine is mine. We sit back and we debate it. You know what I'm saying? We talk about it. If y'all was watching this shit, y'all can chime in the goddamn comments. Do what you gonna do. We gonna cook up, so it's gonna get better, man. Like I said, this shit bootleg
guaranteed
right now. But it's gonna get better, y'all. Y'all gonna actually get to see our faces sooner than later. We gonna go ahead and do the little cam shit, let you see who you fucking with. We got some surprises in store because this is your first time hearing our voice. Trust me, but this is not the only thing that we do. Every motherfucker on here got hidden talents, and they're not even hidden. Yes, we do music. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of other shit besides what we doing right now. So y'all gonna get to learn more about me and my fellas and what we got going on. I got niggas on here right now that'll bust your ass in Madden, that'll bust your ass in 2K, that'll bust your ass on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we get down. We gonna talk about battle rap. We know about Arsenal over here. We all into battle rap. We love smacking URL. We can't get into it all the time, but I just want to let you know what we got coming in the future. We know about Red and Hollow the Down. We do that shit. We into everything. We know about LeBron, and we get to literally every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
We can refer good books to read too, and
that too. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yeah, no doubt.
So anybody, I didn't say it my piece. We about to hit that stop broadcast button. Anybody else want to say goodbye to everybody before I hit this goddamn button and cut us all the fuck off for the night?
All right, YouTube. Holla at y'all next time around. Going back, sitting back on Chronic Dangerfield Island. Holla at me.
Yeah, it was good hollering at everybody. More to come. So yep, just stay tuned.
Shit, it is what it is. Fuck with the kids, nigga. 11:34 to the world blow, bitch.